So, guys, because I've just watched the Villa game and I am really excited about the Villa's performance, and I'm gonna go make myself a nice cup of tea or coffee and just chill. But I thought, let me just say hello to you guys. Obviously, I really hope that you've all had a great Christmas and kept safe and well, had a good time with friends and family, because that's what a big part of Christmas is. And also, for if you're a believer, if you believe in the Lord, then I hope you've kind of um, had a good time with the Lord as well. And I'll always say Jesus is the reason for the season. That's why that's why we have Christmas. There we go. Um, and you know, it felt a blessed evening tonight watching the Villa game and seeing Villa play some good football in the second half. First half, Chelsea dominated. I'm not going to lie, they played some good football. They looked like they would, go on to score 2 or 3 goals. We held on, kept them to 1 goal. Um, and second half, after our subs, we swung the game, paradigm shift, and it was Aston Villa. And very exciting times for the Villa. I know the Arsenal game will be a tricky match. It'll be a tough game because Arsenal will be dominant in that match. Um, so, whatever happens in that match happens. If we got a point, I'd be happy. But maybe we should be ambitious and try and nick the win like we did it tonight. 11 wins in a row. Unai Emery masterclass again. And Ollie Watkins back on form, and Ollie Watkins does do well against London teams. He's got family in London. I think he grew up in London, and he does do well against London teams. And I think Ollie's grew up as an Arsenal fan, so he likes scoring against Arsenal. And that Arsenal game will be on his 30th birthday, so he's really going to want to put in a shift and put in a performance. And after banging in 2 goals tonight, Ollie Watkins, I think he's going to be very confident. I have said it in previous Villa videos on Christian Fanderbeat, guys, that we needed Ollie Watkins scoring goals. We need a number 9 banging in goals. I know Rodgers is playing exceptionally well, and so far as our player of the season, but you need your number 9 scoring goals. If you're going to push for the title, you need a number 9 banging in goals. And Ollie Watkins back on form is the best thing that could happen to Villa. Now, whether we win the top title or not, whether we get top 2 or top 3, whatever we're going for, we're having a very good season. And the transfer window is just about to open. This is prime time for us to bring in some new players to beef up the squad. And I think we do need to beef up the squad. I think we need to beef up the squad. I think we need to strengthen the squad for the Villa boys. And I think we need to get in 2 or 3 really good players, even if it's just loan players, get us back into the Champions League, and it gives us a platform for a great transfer window in the summer. And we could go the second half of the season going into the summer, potentially winning something and being in the top 4 in the Premier League. So amazing, because last summer, not long ago, we didn't have a very good transfer window at all. Really, let's be honest, it was very mediocre. It was bang average at best. So it is exciting times to be an Aston Villa fan. It's exciting times to be an Aston Villa fan. It's exciting times to see what this transfer window will be like in January. It's exciting times to see all these players that are very talented for Aston Villa coming good and showing a lot of maturity, and Unai Emery's game plans on a consistent basis working against other managers that are very good managers. Emery is really shown how much of an elite manager he really is, and we're seeing some very dominant Aston Villa performances, even if sometimes it's when the subs come on, we're going on to win the match or whatever. 11 wins in a row is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Playing like we're playing and beating big teams at home and away from home is phenomenal. We're beating some big teams. We've beaten Man City, we've beaten Arsenal, now we're beating Chelsea. We've won at West Ham. We're playing some good football and we're winning against good teams. Even the game where we lost against Liverpool, was it 2-0? We should have done better in that game, to be honest. We should have got something from that match as well. So you think about it, it's a very dominant Aston Villa at the moment. So like I say, we're not doing this as a long stream. but it's just exciting times for us as the Villa fans. It's exciting. And when you consider that other teams have spent way more money than we are, Man City spent loads of money, Liverpool spent loads of money, Arsenal spent loads of money. All these teams, even teams in mid-table like Forest, have spent loads of money. Loads of teams have spent way more money. Newcastle spent loads of money. There's so many teams that have spent way more money than Aston Villa. Everton has spent loads of money. So there's so many teams that have spent big money, way more money than us in the summer, and we're having to balance the books, and not really spend any money. And look at how well we're playing. Look at the football we're playing. Look at the players are being well coached, and Rodgers playing amazing. Bundia playing some good football. The midfield playing amazing. Just some really great performances. And Ollie Watkins back on form. Like, yes, that's what we needed. And number 9 banging in goals. That's what we needed. And Ollie's putting in his claim for the World Cup, isn't it? Because he wants to go to the World Cup. Rodgers wants to go to the World Cup. So you've got all these players that, McGinn's already going to the World Cup with Scotland. So you've got all these players that want to go to the World Cup. And they've got a point to prove. They want to show how good they are. Exciting times to be an Aston Villa fan. Exciting times to be a Villa fan. Exciting times to be a Villa fan. To play some good football. And this transfer window will be one of the most interesting transfer windows for Aston Villa in a very long time. Let's see how well we can do in this transfer window. It has to be better than the summer, because the summer transfer window was abysmal. So this transfer window coming up in January 2026 has to be far superior to what happened in the summer. It has to be, because we're top 3, 1 point behind Man City. We're challenging at this point in time. We're challenging for the title. It's a 3-way lightsaber battle for the title at the moment. And we've got Arsenal next. That will be a tricky match. Arsenal at the Emirates is going to be, it's going to be a tricky match. Arsenal it'll be a hard match to win. If we can go down there and get something from that match, it sets us up very well going into the transfer window. It really does. And we would have finished playing Arsenal in the league. That's it. That's done. We've already beaten them at Villa Park. So, very interesting times. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very good times for being an Aston Villa fan right now. The club is well run. It's well run. We can't get past that. The club is very well run. And that Arsenal game is going to be a big game. If we can get something from that match, nick a win or get a draw, if we keep the run going, as in, going into the transfer window, wow, get some players to beef up the squad, even if they're on loan, and the confidence and the belief in the team and the management team and Emery, the planning that's going behind this season and utilising the right players at the right time, game management, the subs and the impact the subs are having, coming on at the right time, the squad motivated, togetherness, just, yes, yeah, come on. Praise the Lord. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. So I hope you guys have had a good Christmas anyway. It's still technically Christmas. It's Christmas Saturday. Yeah, it's still Christmas. So yeah, I will be back with more videos coming up sort of more next week time. There will be more videos from me. Up the Villa, that's it, Alex. Up the Villa, well done. Thank you, Alex. Yes, absolutely, up the Villa. Hope you've had a good Christmas as well, Alex. But yes, exciting times indeed. Did you watch the game? Because it was a great game, great match, especially second half. I'm not going to lie, Chelsea played well in the first half. They did. We had to, if it was like a boxing match, you think, we have to sort of hang in there a little bit in the first half. But as soon as we brought on our heavyweight subs second half, we were all over them. Um, but yeah, guys, hope you've had a great Christmas time. Hope you're keeping safe and well. Hope you are spending quality time with your family and having a good time at Christmas. And yeah, up the Villa. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep going because we've got a good manager, and we've got a squad that knows how to win matches. We've got a squad that knows how to win matches. We really do. So that's the one. And for all you Villa fans out there, I hope you got some good Villa merchandise for Christmas. Me and my family, me and the missus with our little daughter, we went to the Villa shop today, had a look around. Some deals there. If you're not too far away, get down to the Villa shop. So I'm going to go and make a cuppa in a bit. But I thought I just wanted to say an hello, get in a quick video for all you fellow Aston Villa fans. And if you are not subbed to Christian Fandom Geek, make sure you put that right. Smash the sub button. Smash the like button. Share with friends and family who are fellow Villa fans. Let them know about Christian Fandom Geek. Say, listen, no, we've got Christian Fandom Geek, man. This guy's great. Does Villa videos. Come on. He's one of our own. Let's support the channel. Let's do it. So make sure you sub to Christian Fandom Geek, because you will be getting regular videos from me talking about lots of different things, including football, including Aston Villa. I talk about loads of things. I talk about politics in the US. I talk about religion. I talk about philosophy. I talk about Star Wars. I talk about films, movies, media, Lord of the Rings, video games on there. I do loads of stuff on there. That's Christian Fandom Geek. Do loads of things on there. I like to kind of bring those different arenas together and bring a Christian belief or Christian faith aspect to it as well. As someone who is a Christian who believes in God and as a born again Christian, I talk about these things, including being a Villa boy. So have a great rest of your Christmas holidays, and I'll talk to you again very soon on Christian Fandom Geek, a Red 5 podcast show and the Red 5 podcasting network. God bless you.